This is a space where ancient wisdom meets modern insight to help you grow, align, and awaken to your highest self. If you're seeking peace, purpose, and a deeper sense of clarity, you're in the right place. Have you ever felt trapped by emotional pain, mental stress, or the constant chase for happiness? You're not alone. The Buddha taught over 2,500 years ago that suffering is universal, but we can escape it. This video will show you how to start freeing yourself from suffering by learning and applying the Buddha's core teachings. These insights are not religious commandments. They are practical, transformative principles that speak directly to the human experience. Let's take a deep breath together and begin. The first of the Buddha's 4 noble truths is simple but powerful. Life involves suffering. As a point of clarity, this video is not intended for the conversation to be depressing. Its aim is to be truthful. Suffering comes in many forms: disappointment, loss, anxiety, aging, and even the discomfort of wanting things to be different from how they are. By acknowledging suffering instead of avoiding it, we pave the way for healing. The second truth reveals the source of suffering: craving. Craving isn't just desire, it's clinging. It's the tight grip we have on wanting things to be a certain way, to last forever, or to bring us permanent satisfaction. But life is impermanent. Everything changes, and our suffering arises when we resist that truth. We crave pleasure, avoid pain, and grasp at control. But this grasping leads to tension, anxiety, and a constant sense of dissatisfaction. The third noble truth is where hope enters, suffering can end. This doesn't mean you'll never feel pain again, but it means you can be free from the mental and emotional suffering that comes from resisting life. When you let go of the grip, you create space. You create space for peace. There is a need for space to promote clarity. There should be room for freedom. So how do we actually let go? How do we walk the path toward inner peace? Buddha laid out an 8-step roadmap called the Eightfold Path. 1. Right view, seeing life clearly with acceptance and wisdom. 2. Right intention, committing to compassion, non-harming and presence. 3. Right speech, speaking truthfully, kindly and helpfully. 4. Right action, living ethically without harming others or yourself. 5. Right livelihood, earning in a way that aligns with your values. 6. Right effort, gently letting go of unwholesome states and cultivating peace. 7. Right mindfulness, being aware of your body, thoughts, emotions, and actions. 8. Right concentration, deepening focus through meditation and presence. This path isn't something you master in a day. It's a lifelong journey, a framework for living with great awareness and compassion. At the heart of this path is mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just a trendy word, it's a transformative practice. To be mindful is to become the observer. You step out of the reactive loop and begin to witness your experience with gentleness and curiosity. Through mindfulness, you begin to notice when your mind clings to outcomes, when fear or anger arises, and when joy appears, even in small moments. This awareness doesn't eliminate all challenges, but it transforms how you meet them. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean suppressing your desires or disconnecting from life. It means loosening your grip. It involves letting go of your preconceived notions. You must learn to accept and embrace change. You can still care deeply, dream boldly, and love fully without clinging. The result is the paradox of spiritual freedom. When you let go, you actually engage more authentically with life. Buddha's teachings are not just about detachment. They're about compassion, both for others and for yourself. Self-compassion is the gentle voice that says, "It's okay to feel this. It's okay to be where you are. It's okay to rest. It's okay to start again." When you meet your suffering with kindness, you begin to soften the inner resistance that keeps it alive. So how can you begin to free yourself from suffering? Try this simple daily reflection. What am I clinging to today? What would it feel like to release the grip just a little? Where can I respond with compassion rather than control? These are small shifts, but they create a spacious, powerful transformation over time. Suffering is not a failure, it is part of the human experience. But you can choose a new way of relating to it. Through presence, awareness, and compassion, you can begin to unbind the knots within you. You can meet life with open hands instead of clenched fists. You can walk the path of peace. Thank you for being here. If this message resonates, subscribe to Ascend and Awaken, a life of balance for weekly guidance on living with mindfulness, clarity, and purpose. And explore our companion channel, Daily Timeless Truths, for 5 minutes or less daily insights to keep your spirit grounded. Breathe deeply, walk gently, and remember, freedom begins within.